Hello and welcome back to Paul's Racing Channel and to the Ultimate Racing League. This is round 4, race 2 of our BTCC GR4 Championship, and we are in Italy at the Sardegna Road Track C course. This is race 2, as I say, 15 minutes. Here we go, out the final corner. This is the grid going into this one. So we've got Stormflight in pole position, Motorstorm Hero in second, Osman in third, Paul in fourth, James Stephen in fifth, Brian Moncani there in sixth, Willard seventh, Upper Million in eighth, and Archer in ninth place. Here we go. If we had a race like we had race 1, we've got another one like that. It's going to be an absolute cracker. Here we go. Away we go. Medium tyres for Stormflight, softs for Motorstorm Hero. Osman also on the mediums. Ford also on the mediums, so I think there was a few drivers that took the softs in race 1 as Osman has a go right away, straight up the inside of Motorstorm Hero. Now, I think Paul might have just tagged the back of Motorstorm Hero there. Let's have a quick look what happened. He did just shut off and let Motorstorm Hero have that back just on the brakes, didn't quite get it job done, and a little bit more pace through the corner there, a little tag, just ran Motorstorm off. Paul just had to check up a little bit. That's allowed James to get round the outside. So James, does he get it done on the outside? He won't get it done round there on the outside. That's a brave move. He'll be in the barrier there, but Osman, the inside, got up to second, but he's being absolutely pressurised by Motorstorm Hero there in third, or in fourth. James still, Paul, well, that was what happened there. That was a little bit pulled. On them medium tyres are looking a little bit ragged here in the first lap, isn't he? What happened? Oh, I think he might have just caught the curb there. Let's have another look. Let's go on board with Paul. Let's go back first, shall we? So down the hill, let's see, did he catch the inside curb, Paul? Quite get it stopped, or was it just too late on the brakes? There's Motorstorm Hero ahead of him. Oh, when I think it has a little bit late braking, wasn't it? Obviously, let Motorstorm Hero have that back. So there's a couple of nibbles that Paul had at Motorstorm Hero already in this race, but he's actually lost places as Paul to James. So no advantage given there, but Brian Moncani also right behind him. So a little bit scruffy from Paul here, early doors. Storm Hero then. He's trying to chase down Osman, who's trying to chase down Stormflight. So first place for Stormflight, Osman in second, Motorstorm in third, James in fourth, Paul in fifth, Ryan Montani in sixth. That's just kind of lot again, isn't it? These three was having that battle in the race 1, weren't they? And here they are again. It's a bit better from Paul this time, gets that a little bit better done there, takes a lot of the inside curve, but it's just a bit too hot in there last lap, wasn't he? Upper Million in 7th, Willard in 8th, Archer in 9th, so it's a little bit closer at the back, at least there's a bit of a battle going on. They're all a little bit spread out in race 1, weren't they? There weren't really anything going on back here, but good to see that a little bit of a closer race this time round. Willard, especially all over the back of Upper Million as we go ahead again, and we've got James and Brian Moncani having a battle. So Brian's got past Paul, back to 6th now. So Brian then is trying to chase down James Stephen. So James up to 4th. Brian Moncani is one of our other camera cars here in this race. Go on board with him in a minute. Take you for a lap around Sardegna Road Track C. I'll get the right camera. I will get the right camera, trust me. Here we go. Little right up the back of James, and James covering that inside. Now what can Brian do? Can he get his right? Get the drive out here and get the job done? Well, he gets pretty good drive out there, to be fair, but so did James. So pretty even through turns 2 and 3, here towards turn 4. the brakes. A couple of little taps of the brake there from James. That's allowed Brian to close right in. He's not going to go through there. You can't pass through there. Well, you can, but you're going to be ending up upside down on top of that wall probably as we go through this fast right-hander. Hard on the brakes now as we watch James on the inside of us coming along that start finish. Great drive from Brian. He's going to get up to 4th place as Brian. He does. Great move from Brian. That's your lap of row C. Brian on the outside. James on the inside's going to have that inside line and he's going to take that 4th place. Paul's now joining them, so Paul's back in this little pack. Teammate up a million behind him. It's still all about Brian Moncani and James here in this race at the moment. Paul's now just about getting used to those medium tyres. Not actually have any practice on them at all coming into this race, in fairness. So it's like it took me a couple of laps just to get the feel of them. As Brian now has a look at James. Brian almost done. Or Paul done. Bit of a squiggly moment there at turn 10. Now ahead of them I see Osmond closing right in on Stormflight. It's all close here as well. They're not, Motorstorm Hero's not that far ahead of them either. So this top 3 got away from the rest, but pretty close up here too. It's James in 4th, got himself to 4th place. Brian's got past Paul, so up to 5th goes Brian. Paul's in 6th, up a million in 7th. Willard 8th, Archer 9th. Again, them two just falling off the back of this lot, aren't they? Up a million, doing really well to get himself on. When now Brian's hit James, I think. Obviously give that obviously slow down Brian. Yeah, again, he just couldn't get it stopped, could he? He had nowhere to go other than to hit the back end of James. That's allowed Paul to get through though. But James is back on it, and I don't think Paul did actually get through. Initially he did get up to 4th place, sorry, momentarily, but James has got it back, and now Upper Million's also got through on Brian because of that. Brian lifted right off. Now Upper Million's having a go at his teammate. It's close. So Upper Million now has got involved in this three-way battle to make it a 4-way battle. He was close in race 1, wasn't he? He was kind of sitting there near the end. He just caught up. Quite get involved in, just run out of time. But certainly plenty of time here, only 6 minutes in. But Brian Moncani is almost pushing him along here. So the two attenders coming into this final corner. Brian's going to have to give it a little bit of double break in there. Yeah, and again, didn't quite get that right, Brian, but he had nowhere to go. Upper Million runs a bit wide. Paul's trying to attack James, but now Upper Million up the inside. Great move, actually. Where did he come from? Upper Million up to 5th place. Well, he was there, wasn't he? But what I mean by that is there was a little gap over between Paul and James, I think. Did he just... No, he didn't. He went round the outside of Paul, and then James went defensive and went up onto the left-hand side. Paul's having to looking at all 3 of them, and he does get past them, but it's going to be messy. Is it up here, or is it going to be okay? Not sure what's going to happen here. Paul's on the inside. That's good driving, actually, all 4 of them. There's like 4 cars going into turn 1 now, all very close, but they managed to get out the other side okay. So what a race again here. Between, well, James, Paul and Brian Moncani were involved in that race 1. Got Upper Million, who's got himself involved in this one in race 2, so he can certainly look strong, doesn't he, in that Atenza. Brian's struggling to get that car stopped though at turn 10. Keeps almost veering off, doesn't he, to the right, but he's better drive there. And Paul had a terrible drive. What happened to Paul there? He lost a couple of places there. What happened to him? Once he was 6th, actually, he only lost 1 place, but what happened? He tried to go up the inside of his teammate. lot of grass and a lot of inside curve, which was kind of what he always done, or what I always used to do, or what I did, I should say, but maybe not the quickest way through there, because Brian's got through now. Brian's attacking up a million. Oh, he's almost being out on the grasses, Brian. Oh, there's a bit of contact there, and Paul's managed to get around the outside of Brian as he takes a bit of gravel, kicks a lot of stones into the track, so that didn't work either. So Paul's sit there in 7th place, still very close. Oh, close through here, real rate. This is fantastic racing from this lot. This is allowing James, of course, to just clear off ahead of him. Ozzy's still all over the back of Stormfly. Not much has changed here. Still Motorstorm Hero, Stormfly in 2nd, and Osman in 3rd, but James in 4th just seems to have probably a 10th or 2 off of up a million. Brian and Paul here. Motorstorm Hero 56.2 is the fastest lap so far of the race. Monclani trying to go around the long way on up a million, but it's not going to work there. Paul's being left behind a little bit now. I think Paul might be either having a breather or maybe had enough of this fighting malarkey. Who knows? But or maybe just made a mistake. Just get it together in this one in race 2. Struggled a little bit, but still there, effectively still there. Can still see that 3rd place. 4th place, I should say, so it's all still to play for. 9 minutes in, so almost 2/3 of the way through this race 2 as Brian runs it wide. That's kind of his line he does though, isn't it, Brian? To kind of go wide and then almost squares it off. Now Paul's going to have to run on him though, up here at turn 1. Yeah, much quicker is that Mazda 3. They are quite a lot quicker than the Atenzas. There you go, that just about proves my point. So Brian back to 7th. Just ahead of them, up a million. Looks like, yeah, he really wants that 4th place. He's looking pretty racy here in race 2. Paul with a lot of curb, bouncing through turns 4, but up a million we were interested in, and looks like he might have a go at James here at turn 10. So look, see what a little bit far back. Don't think it's going to make that one happen, but maybe next time. What sort of run does he get? Again, great run out of that final corner with up a million. Still can't quite get onto the back. We know the Mazda 3 is quicker than the Intenza, so he's going to find it hard to get that pass done up there. I mean, there's got a little bit of slip stream that he can rely on, but even that didn't do too much at that point, did it? So he's going to have to perhaps go for that final turn pass. He's lining himself up, he's getting himself positioned. If he can get through this next section without any mistakes. James is strong though through there. James is going to hold it. He's quite settled as well on the brakes, does James, but so does up a million. He really gets that Atenza turn nicely through there. Really gets a better exit than James as well here, but just hasn't got enough pace. Although he does look closer, he certainly looks closer here, and he might have enough. He might have a go up here. Yeah, James knows he's faster as well at this instance. So James is going to have to just cover, and he does. Up a million. Just sit there in 5th. Got a little bit of time left. Both on the medium tyres, so there's nothing in the tyres at all. Up a million's got slightly better tyres, of course, it would seem. So might be why he's showing a little bit more pace than what James has got. Great bow, and Paul's now coming to play as well. Brian McCartney's just falling off the back of him. Yeah, great exit from. Oh, what's happened to Brian? Well, he seemed to really. Did he make a mistake there? I think he did, you know. Is it the usual? Well, did that race one, didn't he? Just went straight on. Just can't get that braking done, can he there? We need to go back to James and up a million, because every single lap up a million is getting a little bit closer. By the time he reaches turn one, he still can't get it done because James is covering. But does he? Does he go around the outside? Maybe he will get it done. So if he stays where he is, he's going to be on the inside here, but then James is going to be on the inside there and for the next corner. Up a million doesn't fancy going on the outside there. Paul maybe fancies to go at something here though. Maybe you can get two for the price of one here at turn 10. Let's have a look. So he's lining up his teammate, is Paul. Not yet. So 13.5 minutes in. 1.5 minutes left, so we've got another couple of laps here before the end of the race. Is up a million now. Has another look. James again covers that inside line. Cut back, switch back. No. Surely up a million will get James at some point by the end of this race. It's every time, every lap as we come round is just a little bit closer each time. Really looks strong, doesn't he, up a million here? Just see what happens here at turn 10, and then we'll just quickly see what's happening up top. A million. He's under pressure from Paul. What's going to happen here? Going up into turn 1. Again, he's got a better drive, up a million. But not on James, he hasn't, but on his teammate he did. So, final 30 seconds of this race 2 now. Still can't get it done, up a million. All over the back of him. Obviously teammates, so they're not going to take each other out here. What a race this has been as well. Oh, up a million. Obviously brakes a lot later there. Right, let's have a look at his final lap, so we've got to go back to our leaders, and this is what's happening up top. Motorstorm Hero has actually got that lead. So where did he? Oh, he was he in front? He wasn't, was he? He was Stormfly. So where did that move take place? I missed it while we've been watching all the other action. Let's have a look. It's quite a way back, wasn't it? So let's stay with our leaders then. Let's watch these come round to complete this final lap. So somewhere along the line, Motorstorm Hero has taken that lead. Osman up to second, Stormfly in third. So Stormfly actually from pole position goes back to third. It's going to be Motorstorm Hero who's going to take this second race, gets the fastest lap as well. So congratulations to him. Osman close in second, Stormfly in third, really close up there, the top 3. And then back to this battle. James is just about going to hold off up a million to take fourth, up a million fifth, Paul in sixth, again really close there in the middle. Brian just faded in the end, gets seventh, Willard in eighth, Archer in ninth, again in race 2. So one more race to go, race 3, and should be another cracker, shouldn't it, if anything to go by them two. So join me for that, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.